for a minute there.
Only because it's fun being around you guys. It genuinely is.
Right. I will be muting you guys temporarily here.
Okay.
So I can introduce all this crap. Maybe. Possibly. Yeah, we'll just do it this way.
Shoot. That's right.
Mute. 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 Alright. Sorry guys for the late start. My name is Gothic Avenger, and I am joined here by a few friends today for the Island of Cruelty campaign. This is something that I've been wanting to do for quite a while, and a few of my friends here are, I think, thrilled to be joining me for this. But yeah, I'm already running a little bit late, so I don't want to do too much. But next week I'll probably be doing a different stream entirely. We have some complications with scheduling, so we will be having a different stream from D&D, but the following Saturday we should be able to return to regular D&D scheduling. But yeah, I will unmute my players here, and they can do their own introductions. I don't need too much. This is my channel. You guys have seen a few of my games, so you know what's going on here. Once that's done, we'll introduce the world, and we'll get started with the campaign. Thank you guys for your patience, and let's do the unmuting process here. Alright. So, who wants to go first?
Not it.
Alright, Kota, you're up.
Wait, hang on a second. Okay. Did not expect to get called out here. Okay. So, hello. I'm Kota. I mean, not really a whole lot much to say. I've been with these guys for only a few months now, but this is probably my first, technically second series campaign, but I'm just looking forward to this, so we'll see how things go.
Alright. Warcloud, we're just going in order. You're up next, bud.
Name's Warcloud. I'll be playing Hiroto. I happen to live with Gothic, so you've probably seen me walk around in his stream a time or two getting stuff out of the freezer.
Alright. Nice intro. Zone!
Hi, my name's Zone. I'll be playing Masaru. That's about it.
Nice and simple. And Stumblr, you're up.
Hi, I'm Stumblr. I will be playing Keen. Not a whole lot to know about me, I guess. This will be my, third serious campaign. And I'm definitely looking forward to seeing where this goes.
Alright, and that'll be the players for today. Shall we stop with the introductions and dive right into this here for you guys, huh?
Yes, please.
Alright,
Yes.
So, for those of you watching and for the players now, you guys are a group of people who have been affected by the Oni threat in some way, shape, or form. In doing so, a lot of you guys were brought to the city of... Yeah, I don't have all my cities memorized yet, folks. The city of Hino-Miyako, which is this city right here. The base of the volcano. Originally, back in the day, it was referred to as something called the Fire Branch. The base of a large active volcano, and ran by a famous Phoenix Mancer. Over the course of quite a few hundred years, a war was ended, and things have been at peace for quite some time. The current leader, known as the Blue Flash, to a lot of outsiders, set up a new country and seceded from the country of Zenyaku Koi, and formed her own country. building a capital off the coast here, the city of Sireyashiti. Most of you are new to the cities, and having arrived in the city, you guys, some of you have gotten the opportunity to participate in becoming what is known as Shi-No-Tenshis, otherwise known as Oni hunters, people who hunt down the Onis that are constantly plaguing the innocents. Brain power. Graduation really threw me off. After some of you, after a long wait, others of you, after about maybe a week in the other city, were visited by who you would find out to be Lee Sutoka, the leader, who is also known as the Blue Flash, as mentioned earlier. And she came to give you the news that you were accepted, and you were to be in the capital, ready by 1200 hours in 2 days. Some of you, having had Lee find you instead of another way around, brought you directly to the capital. You've been awaiting for who your squad mates will be, that you'll be training with in the college for the Shi-No-Tenshis. So today, where we will be starting off, will be in the capital, as most of you are arriving at about 11:30 in the morning, in the dorm house. And if you guys open the Roll20, you will see there's a map available, and you may drop yourself out here as you are approaching the inside. Those of you who are already here, so Hiroto, feel free to throw yourself inside the house, as you have already arrived and have just kind of been awaiting. Oh god, why are you all so tiny? Oh wait, that would be why, because the map is, for some reason, smaller. Alright.
Would it be a bad time to say, just get good?
Zone, don't challenge me.
Do not challenge the DM, please. Not this early.
But as you approach, you guys have just made it into the city. It's grandeur. There are automobiles moving around that you've never seen before, steam coming out of the backs of the cars. But eventually you approach a large building that seems to be magically changing, ever-changing, to accommodate people who are going to the college. You enter in, and there are hundreds upon hundreds of people mingling around. What you guys are aware of is the program you will be partaking in is one of many programs, as this college is known for more than just its Shi-No-Tenshis, but also, don't mind me while I do this because I think I did the map wrong. Blip, 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 blip. Got distracted. Hold on, let me drop all your friends with you. For context, while you guys are approaching, Midori, this particular young lady right here, very excited to be here, kind of glowing up and looking up at everything, just off the walls. Olive, the young lady over here, not doing a lot of talking. Her Wolf is with her, and a little bit kind of put off by all of the commotion in the city. Akia is kind of sticking to the back here. As some of you have found out, she's not exactly extremely excited to be here. But she's here nonetheless. And Machiko, child of the well-known Parker family, and known the Parker family. The father of the Parker family has been known for many inventions, including the automobiles you saw going around town. At this, you're off.
Oh, finally.
Well, don't everyone jump at once.
Come on, we're finally here. Let's get in.
Personally, I didn't see the problem.
You never quite see what the problem is. Have to have a little more something up here rattling around than a couple of marbles.
I'm
I
not
like
even
my
sure he's
rattle.
got. I'm not even sure he's got that though.
That's fair.
I like my rattle.
Meanwhile, Akatsuki behind you, Midori's like kind of like jumping and jittery and all excited. She's like, "Can you believe it, Suki? We're finally here! We're finally here!"
Yes, it's certainly nothing like the last place. Place is massive.
You know, it's almost as big as Keen's house was. Maybe bigger. Probably bigger.
Look, we don't need to compare sizes.
And as you guys are stepping up to the house doors, the doors unexpectedly are thrown open on the inside, and there's a gentleman on the other side with these like blue glowing like veins underneath his skin, and his eyes glow the same color. He's like, "Ho ho ho! Hey, Hirito! They're here! Hirito! Here. Hold on.
Oh.
And kind of runs over to the door, throws it open. Hirito!
Can we leave now before he comes back?
No.
See, they're here. Told you. Looks like they have.
Come on.
Looks like they have quite a few really cute girls with them too.
Come on, let's just head inside.
Olive on the one hand is kind of going to the bushes and like sniffing, much like Winter is.
Hey, come on now, Olive, let's head inside. I know, but we'll need to go inside and explore at some point.
Come on, Suki. Come on. What are you waiting for? And you guys can all feel free to throw yourself inside the house. And for a lot of this, the NPCs will not be moving on the map. I'll be focusing more on the video descriptions and stuff like that. Hirito, you've been here for quite some time. You just see a bunch of people just start piling in.
Oh,
So you're my squad mates, huh?
it appears we are.
What's your name? Midori kind of just pipes up, like walks up to you very quickly and holds out her hand. My name's Midori.
Hi. Name's Hirito.
Pleasure to meet you. Holds out her hand. Kind of grabs your hand even if you don't offer it and shakes it.
I offer to shake hands.
So, how long have you been here?
A couple of days.
Were you the one that Lee brought in?
Yeah.
Where are you from? Like, what did you do before this?
Didn't we say I was from the capital?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm from the capital.
Oh. Did you do anything, like, exciting there? Like, what's it like there? I've never been there.
I worked in entertainment to an extent.
Entertainment?
Well, let's not judge him quite yet. Like, give him a chance to explain himself.
I'm not judging, it's just very vague.
Well, not all underground fighting pits are exactly legal.
Ah.
So you can fight.
Oh, I'm going to like
Sometimes.
you.
And at that, I'm gonna have to keep jumping over and doing this constantly. Usato just kind of like walks up. and is like, "Yeah, he used to fight a lot. He's really good at it too. You should watch it sometime. I could possibly pay for tickets or something like that. Take you out on the town."
Smack him upside the head.
Ow! What? What did I do? I was just being friendly.
How about you dial it back?
Fine. And at this point, Hiroto, you had seen Lee before when she had brought you in. Another girl comes in. Her right eye looks like it should be blind. Like it's milky white. Other than that, she looks almost identical to Lee. She walks in and just kind of looks around.
The common technical problems that we have.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll work out the bugs. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
Once
Shouldn't
someone
have
gets
these issues for
internet.
too long.
Once someone gets
I
internet.
know, I'm sorry.
I sent a fix. It'll be there Monday.
Well, that's good. That'll be nice.
Yep. Well, it'll help some of the bugs, not all of them, but it's something. Anyway,
It'll at least make sure I'm not using my current setup.
yes.
So, are we gonna give them the tour, or are we gonna just let them figure it out? I mean, it's not like we can show them the ladies' room or anything like that. It doesn't let us in.
Chop to the head again.
I was stating a fact, so nobody got any ideas.
What did I say? Why do you know where the ladies' room is?
Because I got shocked when I tried to open it.
I mean, I only see 3 doors, so it seems like by process of elimination, it should be fairly obvious.
Oh no, there's more rooms. Through those doors.
Well,
Yeah, we got basically a whole flipping mansion to ourselves.
joy.
Usato kind of just, crosses his arms, walks over to a chair, sits down, and kind of pouts.
At least you're being quiet.
I heard that.
I wasn't trying to keep it a secret.
Oh, hello.
Sorry. Hang on.
Suki's just kind of in awe at the moment.
Wait, why would you want to go inside the girls' room to begin with?
I wasn't trying to. I was exploring the house, and when you get zapped with, fucking some 100,000s of volts and you get shot across the room, you find out real quick you're not allowed in there. Wasn't on purpose, okay?
Right.
I mean, if we're not allowed in the girls' room, it sounds like my cousin did her job.
Your cousin?
Yeah?
Who's your cousin?
Miss Satoko.
Cousin is Lee.
Yes. Mildly irrelevant.
Meanwhile, Akia's just kind of... Girls' rooms are on this side, males' rooms are on that side. Same with the bathrooms, they're corresponding. I'm aware of this because, well, yeah. This isn't my first time in one of these.
So who
Wait,
wants to get
which
to
side?
training?
Training doesn't start until tomorrow.
Oh.
We might as well take today to at least get to know each other and the dorm.
And at about that point, the door opens, and you see Lee Sutoka step through the door, looking down at a watch that she actually has on her hand with the brand symbol of Parker on it. Well, it looks like you guys made it here on time, at least.
I told you we would.
Well, at least you're not all getting packed and sent back home. Remember, tomorrow at 0800, you are to report to the classroom. If you are late, I already have the first punishment ready.
Do we get to know the punishment?
Nope.
I would rather not find out.
What,
Yes,
nobody
that
else likes a
be-
surprise?
I would rather not have my first day going badly.
I also don't know if I want a surprise from her.
What's a surprise?
Something that you don't expect.
That sounds like fun.
I know what punishments to use for that one.
Please do nothing that could hurt his head. He can't lose any more of what's up there.
Oh no, we'll put more in there. Anyway, I want all of you guys to go into your rooms. Usato and Hiroto have already tried on their uniforms. I need to make sure that all your uniforms are prepared and properly fitting. No, go on. Where?
Or am I going on the wrong side here?
Blue is men's, pink is males.
Never mind.
Like, you can enter this door, you will not be able to enter this door or this door. This is the
Okay.
door that Usato tried to enter and got flung fucking back into the bookcase. Usato's just still sitting in his chair. Akia, very grumpily, just grumbles and heads up to her room.
Midori,
She does
would you be so kind as to show Olive?
Of course, I would be happy to.
Thank you.
Come on, Olive. Olive just kind of looks at her.
Olive, go with Midori, please. I know, but you need to try the uniform on, and you need to, see your room.
Very grumpily will head over there. Just gonna quickly move everybody, so it'll be easier. Y'all, the map's mostly for you guys, but at least try to keep it updated for you guys. You guys headed to your room. You find on the beds, all of them have this very finely pressed and very meticulously folded, minus Hiroto's, which probably is already unfolded or put away. There are 5 sets of uniforms, and they are the colors of like an electric blue and black. And on the back, your name is stitched,
Ah,
so you cannot get them mixed up.
of course they are.
This bunk is mine.
One of the is yours made?
Yes.
Yeah, Usato's not made. Looks like someone slept in it for months. Still hasn't made the bed.
So, which one is not made?
The one probably closest to Hiroto's bed.
So, if his bed's right here, then probably this one.
Yep.
Highly likely. I'm not on the roll 20.
Yes, that would be that one. So then the question is, of these 3, which is ours?
I'll take the one closest to the wall.
That one actually has your uniform name on it.
I'll check the one in the middle.
Your name's there. Katsuki. Process of elimination.
I suppose this one is mine then. Alright then.
And eventually you guys try it on. Very form-fitting. Fairly heavy material. Feels like it's very tightly woven. For you, Keen, this is actually very familiar material.
Oh?
It's material your mother would sew together.
Oh, of course it is.
It's made out of a titanium steel-like thread.
Oh, but just because it's familiar material doesn't mean it's comfortable since it's form-fitting.
Oh, it's super form-fitting.
Oh.
And you hear out from the hallway, well, hurry up, ladies and gents. I don't have all day.
Fine.
We really shouldn't keep her waiting.
No, we shouldn't.
Unless you wish to test my patience.
Yeah. It's form-fitting, all right.
You guys step back into the dining room. She's just sitting there, like... Some of you will find this familiar. She's sitting on the table like somebody else would be in an old profile picture. Very similar. Got one leg kind of propped up, sitting on the edge of the table. You can definitely hear a ruckus coming from the ladies' side. And you just hear Meadery go, come on, Olive, it'll look great. Just try get it. No, not like, oh, shit.
Well, it sounds like your little friend is being quite difficult.
Look, she's still getting used to the idea of clothing. Something this tight is not going to sit well with her.
Well, that much is made apparent by the ruckus she's causing.
Well, keeping a spear out of your chest is probably a little more important than comfortability.
You're not wrong, but you go from being in the woods and wearing nothing to suddenly wearing clothes in the span of a few months. See how you do.
Never had that issue.
I'm aware.
Is that an attitude I hear, Keen?
No, Lee.
Hey, Tin Can, are you gonna block the door, or are you just
No.
trying to become it?
Lee?
Can.
No, ma'am.
I miss my shield.
You really are a Tin Can.
Thank you.
Wasn't
They say I
Of
rattle
course.
all the time.
These three make it out eventually. On the other hand, you can still hear coming from the female's room. But after a good 15 minutes, eventually Meadery and Olive come out. And Olive is in the uniform, but doesn't look very happy about it. She just kind of got her arms crossed and just looks over at you, Keen, with this look like, you said this would be fun.
Yeah, well, Keen's kind of got a similar uncomfortable with wearing a shirt vibe going on.
Alright, well, seeing as all this fits, you guys are released for the rest of the day. You are required to wear your uniforms every weekday. All day, until you go to bed.
Wait, what's a weekday?
Everything but the 2 days on the weekend.
What's a weekend?
If we have class, it's a weekday.
What days do we have class?
We're gonna have to sit down on the calendar.
Oh, Masaru.
Hachimitsu looks over and she's like, I told you guys this was going to be a challenge.
Yes, you did.
How does this sound? When we have class, we'll all be wearing our uniform, and everyone in your dorm room will also be getting into their uniform. So you'll put it on them.
I think that might work. Maybe.
Hachimitsu's just kind of got, just like... And Lee just kind of looks over all of you. You'll also be required to wear that all day today. Enjoy. Took you longer than 5 minutes. You will also be required to learn how to get into these uniforms in 10 minutes at the longest time frame. Any day that it takes you longer, well, we'll add another day where you're required to use it.
Yes, ma'am.
You're dismissed. And she turns and walks out the door. And Olive goes to start taking it off, and Midori reaches over. She's like, do.
Oh, I want to get out of this thing already.
For those of you who've worn clothes, it's very comfy. It's like wearing a tight-knit, like, silk outfit. Threads are very fine, just feel very nice against the skin. Those of you who don't like wearing, full clothing, on the other hand, it's very...
Restrictive?
Yeah, that word.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you also notice that Winter is now wearing some semblance of a uniform as well.
How on earth did you guys get Winter into that?
We didn't. She stayed out here with Lee.
Oh.
Winter definitely looks a little disgruntled, but not as disgruntled as Olive does.
Keen will go over and start giving her ear scratches. I'm sorry, girl.
Would we have noticed that our weapons are here? I would assume we would have had them, right?
Nope.
Nope.
None of your weapons are here.
No wonder why I'm so bored.
I mean, we could all go out and explore the town.
Akia,
Fist
I
fight?
hate to ask, but do you feel like playing tour guide?
If
Don't
I
look at me in that
have
tone of
to,
voice.
I guess.
You know the city better than any of us.
Unfortunately.
Tell you what, dinner's my treat if you can show us around.
Oh, really?
I'll pick the place.
I pick the place. Or no tour.
Nowhere that my parents are going to yell at me.
Okay. Well, are you guys all going to stand there with, like, stiff gyms the entire time, or are we going to get going?
Let's go.
Fine.
And you guys head out onto the town.
I want my shield back.
You're not going to get your shield back for the first month. Be learning how to read first.
Yeah, but learning how to read what?
Well, I'm pretty sure she's going to start him on common. She'll probably start you on Celestial.
Oh, I'm actually okay with that.
It's probably the second hardest language to learn.
Yeah. Well, learn a few languages at home. Need a challenge once in a while.
Katsuki 2.0 has failed.
Yeah.
I don't know what's
Are
going
you
on.
in Kota? Are you in
No.
Roll20 or are you in Discord?
I'm trying to bounce back and forth is what the issue is, because I can't have both open at the same time.
I would say for now you probably won't need Discord. I mean, the Roll20. Roll20. Don't close Discord.
Okay.
Don't close Discord.
Don't close Discord.
I'm not. Don't worry, because like the moment I go over to the Roll20, y'all get like super robotic.
And you guys start making your way outside. Akia is definitely... It's still strange to some of you. Also, another thing. Hiroto. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Strangely, one of the new guys and her look very, very similar. They both look a lot like Lee. A lot like Lee, but they look even more like each other. That would be Akatsuki and Akia. Just a little observation.
Mm-hmm.
Isoto's like, so can I start flirting with them now?
I'll send your ass back home.
Fine.
The only reason why I'm letting you tag along now is because your dumbass followed me.
Of course I did. Nobody wants to stay stuck in that orphanage for the rest of their life.
It's fine.
Maybe for you.
You think I want to be here? If I literally could have stayed home, I would have. But she dragged my ass.
Did she drag you?
Maybe not literally, but yes.
She gave you the opportunity to protect her.
Lee did what now?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Still a no, though?
Still a what?
Still a no, though? Huh? Huh?
Yes, still a no.
Fine.
How silent is this conversation?
It's like at a low level. It would take you paying attention to really catch all of it. You probably hear flirting now and nothing. Don't worry about it. So this is the college. You already see it. Blah, blah, blah. There's that hallway over there. It's where the classrooms are for the Shi-No-Tenshis. Now we're going to leave the college. So you're not going to need the rest of it. I don't know. What the hell do you guys want to see?
I don't know. What's there to do?
The market.
You want to see the market. Okay, see, look at there's something. He knows what he's doing.
My shield.
You don't get to see that.
Oh.
Nice try.
But if he doesn't have his shield, how's he going to train?
They're not going to train you in that way right now.
Well, they don't have to train me. I just want to go around bashing trees again.
Hachibitsu just... No. The last one you did, you dropped on your fucking head.
We're going to introduce him to an axe, and it's going to blow what little mind he has.
Careful, he might get excited about that.
I have a feeling leaving him with a shield or two is probably the better route. At least for our own sakes.
I'll say this. He spent an entire week hitting a tree with a shield. And then he didn't move out of the way when it fell.
I honestly don't think leaving him alone would be a very good idea for himself, let alone anyone else.
Is he safe to be around, though?
Probably safer to be around if we make sure he doesn't hurt himself. I mean, she kind of leans over to you, Keen, kind of cups her mouth and goes, at least we can make sure he doesn't hurt himself and he doesn't exactly have too many marbles to come up with any dastardly plans.
Fair enough.
Meanwhile, Suki, Midori is fucking going from window to window to window to window to window to window, looking at everything as she's dragging you along for all of them.
Akatsuki's just trying to keep up. It's like, oh.
This would look really handsome on you. Oh, look at that dress!
Poor Akatsuki gonna have his arm ripped off at this rate.
Next second, she's dashing over to a bakery window and like, oh, look at how pretty those cakes are. We need to get some. We need to get some. At some point.
So you are really excited about this, aren't you?
I mean, I've never been here. Of course I'm excited. You should be excited too. Remember all the fun things you found at the, at the other city when you first showed up?
Yes, but I was also very cautious, and you know why.
There's everyone here understands it. I mean, like, there's others. I mean, I'm pretty sure Lee wouldn't let you get away with things of that nature.
Well, as long as things don't get too out of hand, I'm sure everything will be fine.
Yes. Come here. Let's go look at this. Yoink. Meanwhile, Olive is currently growling at every passerby who looks slightly fishy at you the wrong way, Keen.
Olive, they're not going to hurt us. They're just people. I know. It's okay. They're friendly here.
Just another guy's just kind of passing by. He's like, this way. Kind of giving wide, like a good 10, 15-foot berth around you guys.
Well, at least we'll have some space.
During all of this, Akia has showed you through a lot of the market district. There is a smaller mall here. Probably half the size of the other one. But it does exist. And she'll take you over there. Hey, look at this. We've got this here. It's sort of like the other city. It's small, though.
Honestly, that's okay. Sometimes there's a little too much there.
There's more to do there.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now, the only place that I feel like would be worthy to show you guys is the skate park. But these outfits are not exactly skating material.
Alright, this weekend we're going.
At some point at all, do I see a smithy?
Oh, yeah. You've probably come across 4 or 5 of them.
I sneak off to each one. Not trying to deliberately stealth, just kind of walking away from the party.
As soon as you walk away, Usato starts, kind of trying to get up to close to somebody and start talking to him. Kind of take a look, see some really shiny looking blades in some places. Other places have like hammers and blunt weapons. Other places are armor shops. Really nice looking shops. But
any of them selling like tinkering tools or anything like that?
Oh yeah, plenty of them.
And roughly how much do they cost?
Warcloud, you would ask that question.
Yes, I would.
Hold on. Hold the phone. Let me get to the pieces.
If there's anything that is said about me. If there's anything known about me in every character I make, there is some kind of utilities.
Ironically, every time you step away, you happen to see Usato start, getting a little closer to one of the girls at one point. Kind of like looking
Grabbing
over
by
his
the collar of the shirt, coming with me.
About 50 GP for a set.
Alright. I'll ask the shopkeep too. Roughly how much do you charge for raw materials?
Depends what kind of materials you looking for there, boss.
Mostly raw iron.
Iron? Oh, we usually sell it by the weight of it. So give me just a moment and pull up my prices here. Fucking ass, all this crap.
Him taking the big swig of that whatever he's drinking makes him look like a businessman in the meeting.
Alright, so per pound, we're looking at about 1 silver piece a chunk.
Okay. What about black powder?
Black
And oil?
Black powder and oil. Wow, you go check with the gunsmith up the road this way. It'd be somewhere up north. They've got quite the setup over there. The only place that's got that at the moment. Fairly pricey because it's new technology, but I mean, that's what you into. It's definitely worth the price.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright, you have a wonderful day there, sir.
You as well. And I leave once again, dragging his ass behind me.
Come on, just one of them.
No.
Just.
Don't you remember how many chicks back home beat the crap out of you because you harassed them?
Oh, well, it might be different. It's a different town.
I doubt it.
You have no faith in me, do you?
Not really.
Ouch. You ruined me.
And you're a freaking perv.
I prefer the term appreciating a woman's beauty.
Oh.
And they always find you annoying.
Not always. Just,
It's a load of crap,
uh,
and you know it.
most of the time. Some of them found it cute, but not cute enough, really. What? Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Hey, at least I have the courage to talk to the one I like.
I talk to her every day, at least when we were home.
And told her how you felt?
Shut up.
Kind of chuckles to himself. I win one. But eventually you guys make your way around town. Pretty nice town. A lot of people are milling about, doing their normal day-to-day stuff. Eventually you get to, like, is one of the many, central hubs for trade. And you, Hiroto. Yeah.
You're having so much difficulty with that name.
Yeah, well, I just came from a different name. A one-syllable name. Now I've got 3. Tammy's Tinkering Goods and Gun Shop.
Interesting.
And you see this short, tiny woman, about 3 foot, 2.5 foot tall, come running out. You will be giving my money back here in about a week. You hear? Or I will send someone out to bust your kneecaps. You see this other, like, full-grown, like, half Odie, just like, I'm sorry, all right? I'm just come across a tough time. Just give me a little break. You've been having a tough time for like 2 months. I'm done with your excuses. Get out. Go. Till you have my money, I don't want you here. The guy kind of hangs his head, turns and walks away. Just kind of hear him grumbling. Just needed a gun. Just for a minute. Wanted to show off a little bit.
Not my business.
You can hear the other lady just, God damn degenerates. Oh. Well, hello. Y'all must be new to the Shi-No-Tenshis, eh?
Yeah, just kind of looking around as I'm starting to look and gaze at some of the items on the shelves.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I know the sign says something else, but my name is Terry. Owner's mother. If you ever find anything you like, let me know. We do not do fronts as of 10 minutes ago.
All right.
So,
I was wondering, how much do you charge for bags of powder?
bags of powder. We talking black powder, flour powder, any kind of powder. What kind of powder are you looking for there, bud?
Black powder.
Black powder? Yeah, I figured. When the DM's not ready for all this crap. Well, roughly enough to make a small black bomb, but a small little bomb about yay big, probably costs you around 150 gold pieces.
All right.
That's about a pound of black powder, maybe two, I'm not sure. You come around here enough, we'll give you a good deal on it.
Sounds like a plan.
But typically, we don't exactly sell a lot of black powder, we usually just sell the products.
That's understandable.
Better if we make it, then we know it's safe. It doesn't come back to bite us in the ass. If you know what I mean.
Makes sense. I don't typically look for this kind of stuff anyway. Just came across some books that I thought were interesting. Figured I'd try making some stuff myself.
The inventor, huh? You should go check out the Parker estate. They're usually pretty accepting of people like yourselves.
I'll keep that in mind.
Alright, well, if you ever come across anything in the shop, feel free to give me a holler and I'll come on over.
Sounds like a plan.
Good. Now I gotta go back to business. Turns around and just very rough and tumbly kind of goes over to something, picks it up, tosses it behind the counter like, fuck you, stupid freeloaders. It wasn't anything you had. Looks like she picked up something that was on one of the tables.
Alright. I'll just kind of look around the shop for a bit and then head back towards the group.
At this point, Aki has left this section of the area.
Ah, shit.
It
Where
kind
did
of
they go?
turns around and goes, are we missing two?
We are. Where's the two that were already here?
Let's turn around. See, I didn't want a tour guide for a reason. Was there anything you three wanted to see?
I mean, skate park, but we've already established that's not happening.
Well, we can see it.
Fair.
Katsuki?
Well, I mean, Midori's just kind of been dragging me to every little thing that's
Hey,
catching
look
her
at
eye,
this!
so I think...
Yoink!
Oh, God!
I suppose he's getting
Just doesn't even get to finish the sentence.
Guessing he's getting as much of a tour as he's gonna need.
Yeah, probably.
What about you, dense one?
You know what I want to see.
Okay, well, outside of that.
Nope.
You don't want to see an armorer's place, or, you know, the arena where we could compete in about 2 months?
Arena.
Arena.
Yeah. It's a competition that's held every couple of months between the teams. Usually there's a pot of gold involved in it.
I think I want to see the arena.
Yeah?
Alright, well.
Just wish I was there to hear this.
Well, they're also coming back in that direction. Meanwhile, Midori's dragging you in the opposite direction your tour guide's going.
Yeah,
Eventually,
he's not even fighting that.
eventually you find them all.
Oh, God. Okay.
Ooh, Katsuki, we gotta go in here. Look, it's not as big, but maybe we'll find something interesting. Come on!
Shouldn't we stay with the others?
The others? Wait, where'd they go?
They went the opposite direction. They went to go look for the other two.
Oh, they'll catch up.
Alright then.
A certain stone would definitely come in handy at this point.
Shut up.
Right?
Out of character, you will find that in the breast pocket of your shirt, there are these metallic objects that are square. About 4 inches tall, 1.5 inches wide. Mind you, Hiroto and Yusoto probably don't know what they are yet, but eventually... Go ahead.
I suspect Keen might.
Oh yeah, you know what this is. You probably had one before.
Okay.
And unlike previous ones, this one has a screen, so you don't have to remember all of them.
Oh, they've upgraded.
It's been 300 years.
It has.
Lincoln's been busy.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, don't get too proud of a face there. I saw that.
Oh no.
Akia pulls out the little device and starts scrolling through a few things, and then eventually presses one of the numbers and holds it up. As you're walking, Hiroto, suddenly there's a vibrating and like a coming from your pocket.
Shit. What the hell is this?
And you see it says Akia across the top of the screen with a little 2 buttons. One's green, one's red. It just keeps going.
Red button.
Akia just cocks her head like...
Did he just...
He hung up on me.
Hold on. Let me
Presses the name again.
Oh.
As you put it in your pocket.
Red button.
This motherfucker.
He doesn't know what this shit is. He just knows that the red button makes it stop.
Presses it again.
Green button.
You son of a bitch! Just comes screaming out of the device. You hung up. And it dies as it hits the ground and shatters. He hung up on me. Finds Soto's number, presses it. You just hear from Soto. Picks it up.
Get rid of that thing!
Presses the green button and is like, hey, what's up? Well, at least someone knows how to answer a damn device. Where the fuck are you two? Hiroto, where are we? That's a good question. Mind you, all of you can hear this on the other end.
Okay, what was the last shop you two went to?
And now you hear his voice come through.
Tina's tinkering? Or something like that?
Was that so hard to say? Hello?
Just walks away.
Yusoto kind of looks over at you, hovers over the red button, and then beep. And suddenly the line goes dead. Keen, you hear the doo-doo from her end.
Do you know a shop like that?
Let's go.
Okay.
While that's happening, Hiroto, you're walking down the street, and suddenly you just see coming out of one of the alleys, Lee turns around with this glare on her face looking right at you. Do you know how expensive those things are?
What is it?
It's a
Or was it?
calling device, so you can stay in contact with people when you're great distances apart.
I see.
And you
That'd be
broke
pretty
it.
useful. No, not at all. Where'd it go?
You look back, you haven't made it very far, and you can see it just like someone threw a fucking really skinny rock against a fucking another rock real hard, and it shattered into pieces.
Ooh.
It was like that when I found it.
Bruh.
I make a deception check.
With disadvantage.
Oh boy.
That's fair. That's fair.
Roll a natural one, I dare you.
That's a 14.
Alright, well, for lying, there's one tick. Pulls out her own device, kind of opens up something and draws a line down. I'll keep that in mind for tomorrow. Puts it back in her pocket, pulls out another one, holds it out to you. Don't break this one.
Alright.
Walks up, just kind of slides it in the front breast pocket. As she does that, Akia comes around the corner, and in a blue flash, she's gone. And Akia just kind of comes around the corner, looks, sees you, and just starts stomping in your direction. Enraged.
Akia, take a deep breath, please.
Oh, I have taken a deep breath.
Take another one.
Ah! Better! Marches right up to Hiroto, gets right in your grill and says, "You ever fucking hang up on me again, and it'll be the last thing you fucking do. Do you understand me?"
Hiroto, just agree it'll be
Flicks
safer
her
for
nose.
you.
Then walks away.
Keen starts
Oh.
marching after him to grab him by the collar. Listen here, you.
You want to keep that hand?
He'll spin him around and get his hand off of him.
Yusoto at this point will kind of step like right to the side of you guys and goes, guys. There's just a complete misunderstanding. We had no idea what these were. It wasn't intentional.
You had no idea what it was, even though you're the one that answered it.
I saw him
Shut
press the
up.
red one. Okay.
You guys call me.
Never
idiot.
actually seen one of these before.
Fair. But instead of just talking, you decided to chuck it?
No, you didn't know he chucked it. You
Oh,
thought he
true.
hung up.
Instead of just talking, you decided to hang up? You figured that out?
It suddenly started screaming, calling me a dumbass, so I threw it.
You threw it.
Mm-hmm.
Lee's gonna kill you.
Yep.
She already knows. Pulls out the fresh one.
Akia kind of comes up. Her angry moment kind of fades, and she goes, "She already knows."
Oh, we're screwed tomorrow.
We're off to a great start. And everyone wonders why I didn't want to train under my fucking mother. Where'd the other two go?
I'll call them. And Keen will take out his stone and call Meadery.
As you're walking around, Akatsuki, you've never seen these things before. Neither has Meadery. All of a sudden, from Meadery's pocket, you just hear... Beep, 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 beep. Fucking both of you jump out of your, excited state.
What's name is that?
I don't know. Seems to be a rock in my pot. Green or red?
Green.
Meadery, where are you?
Keith?
Yes,
Oh, you sound funny through this. We're at the mall.
the mall. Okay.
Why?
Just because we're trying to stay together, and that's
Suki,
proving
look at
difficult.
this.
Meadery?
Yoink.
Meadery, are you
just
there?
you can just hear as he's getting dragged along. He just said, "I knew we should have stayed with the group."
But Yikimura Fabrics. Sorry. Hi.
Don't leave the mall, please.
Oh, that's okay. We've got plenty of stores to look at here.
Fabulous. We'll be there soon.
Okay. How do I hang this thing up?
Red button. Keen will hang up first.
Well, it's black screen now.
Green means call. Red means...
Green is good. Red means I kick your ass.
I'd like to see you try.
No.
Aki's
no,
just looks at you
no.
like, you really want to go there?
Akia, something tells me that whatever we were punished for him breaking that thing, me kicking his ass is going to cause a bigger problem.
Fine. I'm fine. My tour group is just fucking fabulous. Are you two coming? Or are you going back to the dorms? Looking at Hiroto and Isoto.
Sure, I'll join you.
Okay. Great.
To the mall, then.
Amazing. Let's go to the mall. Kind of stops forward. She stopped pointing out shit on the way there at this point. Meanwhile, Akatsuki, you're being drugged through all of Yikimura Fabrics. There isn't a Yikimura Fabrics in the other city anymore.
No?
Nope. They haven't.
I could just imagine. I could just imagine just like almost sensory overload with just all the colors.
Well, the cheapest thing you've seen so far is like 6,500 gold pieces.
Way out of his budget.
Wouldn't this look absolutely cute? Holds it up to herself.
Yes, but that's over 7,000 gold. I don't think we can afford anything in
what
here.
about this? Grabs another thing. This would look great on you. Holds it up.
Midori.
What? It's only like 9,500 gold. We'll get there eventually.
It's good to see you have enthusiasm, but that can only get us so far.
Ooh, look at this hat. Takes it off, puts it on you.
You're not even listening, are you?
What?
That's what I thought.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
This entire store seems to be a bit out of our budget, and I feel like I should be paying gold just to stand here.
At this exact moment, a middle-aged redhead woman kind of walks around the corner. Midori? Katsuki?
Huh?
And you recognize this as Lyra, who you had dinners at their house the other night.
You're
Hi.
Keen's mother, right?
Yeah. Oh, I
Well-
didn't know you guys had a budget for this.
We don't.
Well, you guys know you're at the most expensive section, right?
Of course we are. Sorry, Midori's just kind of been dragging me around places.
Your shop is amazing. Also, you have no idea how she knew that. That doesn't sound like it would be her shop. Yeah. At least someone remembers. I mean, it's been a while since I've had that last name. Well,
I do have.
Nope, go on. Sorry.
Sorry, I was just going to agree with Midori. This place is amazing, but definitely out of our budget.
Well, was there anything you guys liked?
He just kind of looks at Midori. It's like,
You just
well?
see this big smile come across her face.
oh no.
I mean, this outfit here looks great. I think it looked great on Akatsuki. It's like this really nice suit and tie.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong. It does look very nice.
And that Lyra kind of looks at you. Well, why don't you go into the dressing room, give it a try, see what you think.
Okay. And he just kind of looks around like, where is that exactly?
Oh, right back there. You see the sign?
Okay. Right. Sorry, it's been a bit of a whirlwind of a day. Yes.
She'll kind of sidle up next to you and be like, "Go ahead and take your time."
I plan to. And he will make his way to the changing rooms. And
take his sweet time trying on the suit.
oh yeah.
And
Especially because he's worried. He's worried just to touch it.
any smudges you get on it, you see they suddenly disappear.
He'll probably think he's seeing things.
Meanwhile, the rest of you guys appear at the store, and Aki is kind of like, "Now, where did she say she was?"
I think she said she's at my mom's shop.
That's helpful.
Ikimura.
Yeah.
She just turns and looks at you with this very confused look. You remembered that?
Maybe there's hope for him yet.
Hopefully. I saw that just like... Hachimitsu kind of give you a little bit of a pat on the shoulder. See? You're not as dumb as they think you are. Just like, I don't know if I should be taking this as a backhanded compliment or not.
I just want to say, in his brain, he was just trying to pick it apart piece by piece to understand what it meant, but because he didn't understand the word, so it just goes playing over and over in his head.
The gears are turning, but nothing's going anywhere.
Yeah.
I think we need a little bit of WD-40 in there.
Oh, we're gonna need a little more than that.
Couple new gears.
Let's get some good old PB Blaster to get the rust out first.
Oh. Oh, fuck. Eventually, sorry, just saw massive containers show up, and I couldn't help but think of something else. You guys make it to Yukimura Fabrics. You can see Midori is like darting around looking at anything. You don't see Akatsuki anywhere.
Oh dear.
And as you step in, Keen, you happen to see your mother's behind the counter doing what looks to be some semblance of paperwork.
Okay, well, might as well go up and say hi. Hi, Mom.
Oh, Keen! Why are these two here by themselves? Did you guys just leave them, or did they leave early?
Meadery ran off.
Ah, that makes sense. Well,
Yeah.
Akatsuki's back at the changing room. He's trying on a suit. He's thinking about buying it for him. Looks like he's got a lot of stress going on.
We all do today.
Did you get chewed out?
I'm sure you'll hear all about it.
Probably. And how are the rest of you taking it? Also, who are these two? They didn't come over the other night.
No, they were already here. This is Hiroto and Usateo.
Oh, well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
This is my mother, Lyra.
As he said, I'm Lyra. Kind of holds out a dainty hand. And Yuseno walks up, takes it. It's like, it is a pleasure to meet you. Shakes it very, very flirtatiously. And he, as soon as he sees that, he just, pleasure to meet you. Yeah. He takes a couple steps backward. Kind of, you can hear him grumbling a little bit. Just being nice.
Better.
Katsuki.
I hope Meadery's not causing you too much trouble.
Oh, of course not. Having someone who knows fashion as much as her is actually quite nice. Could do a thing or two with her.
That's terrifying.
I mean, you look really good in your uniform.
It's too tight.
Nonsense. You'll get used to it.
You say that now.
Well, I know you will. I made them.
I know.
Why do you think I took your measurements about a week ago?
Oh, that makes sense.
Well,
But that...
turn around.
And he
She
will do
grabs
so.
you by the shoulders and just turns you around. It just starts messing with a couple of things on the back, and you feel it loose just ever so slightly.
Okay, that's better.
And it's still form-fitting.
It is.
Gives you a pat on the shoulder.
How did you do that?
Trade secret. And she'll turn and go back to the counter, but feel free. Since you guys are new in town, I will get everybody one outfit. Any outfit. Pick out something nice that includes you. Looks directly at you, Keen. Shirt required.
Fine.
But seriously, go ahead and take a look around. It's not a problem. I make way too much money.
I had a feeling.
You say it was just like, anything? She's like, yeah, of course, anything. And he's off to the races.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Goes straight to the expensive section, too.
Oh.
Akatsuki, at about this point, you come out of the changing room, and you start hearing voices from the front.
And he's just saying, "Oh, they found us."
And out of nowhere, Meadery comes running out and is like, that looks so good on you!
Thank you, Midori, and I think the others have finally caught up.
Oh, yeah, they're here. Your mom's buying everyone an outfit. Not your mom, Keen's mom. Sorry. Brain's kind of all over the place.
I can Well, yes, you've literally been all over this town, it feels like. And we've barely been here a day.
What? I haven't been all over. I'm pretty sure there's a few more square miles we could cover.
The fact that you're counting in square miles is terrifying.
Well, I gotta make sure you know everything so that you know the right place for the right occasion.
I think my brain can only handle so much information.
Well, then we'll do it and we'll get something to eat after this. So you can take a break.
I always forget how much energy you actually have.
Well, it's an exciting new place. You can't tell me you're not at least a little excited.
Not at the same level as you, but yes, it's interesting to be here.
Fair enough. Well, did you want to get that suit?
Well, it's very nice, and
she'll lead in. Renji would think it looks good on you.
Well,
I mean, it shows off quite a bit of you in a very conservative manner.
Well, maybe I will get it then. You really just know how to convince me of things, don't you?
Yep, come on. She'll start dragging you up to the front counter. And eventually you guys see Midori come basically full speed walking towards the front. Katsuki's in a really nice suit. Keen, you recognize these suits. These are the ever-growing, ever-repairing suits.
Oh.
These run around probably a good 10,000 platinum.
Midori, you have expensive taste.
Oh, Keen, yeah, doesn't it look good on him though? She kind of like moves you to the front, Akatsuki, and just, like starts like
just
right, spin a little bit.
He's just like immediately tense up. It's like, okay, this is happening.
Come on, loosen up. Come on. It's just like
I don't know that Akatsuki knows how to loosen up.
He does.
What is that? What is that supposed to mean?
Well, look
You
at
have
you.
been tense since I met you the other day.
You're stiff as a board right now.
Well, he can't even argue because it's just like, it's true. Can't say anything against it.
Kind of starts, like rubbing the shoulder muscles a little bit to try and detense you a little bit. It's like, come on, just relax.
Well, it's just been quite a day.
I mean, we still got a few square miles to cover. We thought we'd go get food first, though, so Akatsuki can breathe a little bit.
We don't really need to cover all of that in one day. We can probably just get dinner and relax the evening.
But it's only like 2 p.m.
We'll see what we have time for.
Do I need to let you all know that she once had me walking around the entire city for a whole night?
Well, you
don't look at me like that. You know, I
There
won't say
wasn't
that you're
as many
wrong.
People.
Yes, but still, just a lot of walking, and we were up literally all night.
Well, I mean, you were also up all night at the beginning, too.
That was when sleep was a bit difficult for me.
Well, now you can sleep better, which means we can explore more. When everything's open.
We're going to need that sleep for class tomorrow.
Ah, Who needs sleep?
Clearly,
well-
Akatsuki and I.
At least we can agree on that.
Meanwhile, while this is going on, Hiroto, you kind of come around the corner. You're probably looking at the budget area, I'd assume, going off of what I've seen of your character so far. You come around the corner, and Yusato comes out like in this very flashy outfit. Looks like it's got like gold trim and embroidery with silver. He kind of does the whole like slides in with the jazz hands. It's like, hey, what do you think?
Why are you always so interested in the flashy things?
What? Why do you think? We've always got hand-me-downs. If they're going to get us something for free, we might as well take advantage of it. You want me to put it back, don't you?
Fine.
Really?
Not gonna force you to pick something from where I would prefer. It's not like I'm paying for it.
Yes!
Not that I could.
You think the ladies will like this?
Find out.
Are you going to let me?
I'm over here, aren't I?
Ha! He takes off down one of the aisles.
Oh boy.
At least he's not bugging me anymore.
But yeah, you find Hiroto, you do find like a budget area where there are like some, nice items of clothing that they still are like 500, 600 gold per outfit. But they're a little more modest. Like soul colors, they are like, self-repairing clothing, so you never have to, Though that's probably one of your favorite things, is having non-self-repairing clothing so you can bring it to someone to fix it for you.
No, actually, I would probably be looking for self-repairing clothing so that way I don't have to bother her and waste her time.
Fair enough. Also, if I remember correctly, they moved too, right?
Correct.
Okay, good to know. I'll note that down over here real quick. Before you say anything, Stumblr, yes, I am taking some notes of my own. Yeah, well. Fuck.
Wait, how full is that screen?
Full.
Obviously, he takes good notes.
You guys have seen my notes.
Hence,
Yes.
hence why I go, hey, Stumblr, you want to send me your notes?
Don't worry, I'll make a Google Doc when we're done.
Yes! Guys, this is the kind of player you want right here, I suppose, over there. Then you don't have to take as many notes.
And yes, I got the notes on the price of the gunpowder and the iron for you.
Yes! Thank you! I'm never gonna remember that shit. At the same time, Olive is like kind of just standing in one of the corners, not looking at anything. Like suddenly trying to tear up the hem of the outfit that keeps self-repairing itself over and over again, just like.
He'll go over to her and just kind of put his hand on her wrist and just not like grabbing it, but just like calmly like, hey, it's okay. I know we're gonna have to get used to it, Olive. I don't like it either. Hey, get that out of your mouth.
Uncomfy.
Yes, it is.
Off.
Come on. Let's go talk to my mom. Maybe she can loosen it up a little for you.
Off.
We can't take it off yet. We're
But
required
comfy.
to. We have. Yes, that's why we need to talk to my mom. Come on.
have
Probably
to.
Yes, we have to.
Also, you guys made sure that her hair was done up nice because you were told to show up nice.
Mm-hmm.
And she keeps like reaching up to kind of mess it up. And all you can think of is, you know, Lee going. And she just kind of reaches up to go and grab like the tie that's holding her hair together and starts trying to pull it out.
No, Olive, come on. Doesn't it feel nice to have it tied back out of the way?
No.
Okay, well, tonight we'll figure something out that's a little more comfortable for you for your hair then, okay? But for now,
Down.
can you just...
Down?
Fine. Lee told us to make sure we look nice.
But down.
Fine.
Down. Takes it out, just poof.
Oh.
Just starts shaking it out. You can
Olive,
see, you can see the knots just starting to form as she's sitting there shaking her hair, taking her hands, just becomes a mane of hair.
Oh, that was a mistake.
She just looks, slightly more happy now.
Come on, let's go back up to the counter and talk to my mom. Come on.
Show up at the counter. Your mother's back to doing paperwork. Well, no, Akatsuki at this point. Midori's probably brought Akatsuki up front, and she's ringing it up and marking it off. And Akatsuki, she's coming up. Here comes Olive. And she looks like a wild girl. Her hair is all over the fucking place.
He will immediately go to the other side of Midori, just kind of keep at least one person between them. It's just like, okay.
She's just like... keeps tugging at the shirt, and it just keeps snap back into place. She's like... You guys haven't picked anything out yet?
We haven't gotten there yet. I was hoping Midori would be able to help Olive after...
Oh, I can help!
I don't suppose that you would be able to loosen up Olive's uniform just a little bit. She says it's uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah, sure, of course.
Thank you.
And Olive, as your mom starts coming closer, kind of just...
Oh, Olive, come on. It's my mom. You know her. She's gonna help.
Mother just kind of very gently sets a hand on her shoulder, slowly turns her around. Olive's just kind of like...
Hey,
see your
it's
mother
okay.
doing a couple of things in the back, and then loosens up a little bit. She's just like... uncomfy. Off. You guys
Mom,
got
do you-
Lee, and that's probably not going to happen very often.
Right?
Sorry. That's about as loose as I can go without you guys getting in trouble.
Olive, this is better, though, isn't it? I know.
None better.
We can't have none.
Katsuki, you hear this up here. She's like talking about
It's like,
clothes. None better.
Okay.
At about this point, you see Yuseido come up and looks like he's about to say something. You're also coming up at the same time, Hiroto, and you hear Olive say, "None better." And you see Yuseido about to take his jump for the stars at this point. Doesn't see you yet. He starts
Smack
walking
him upside
up.
the head.
Ah! What the hell?
I know exactly where your mind was going.
What? She said it.
Does not mean you get to go and look. We're going back this way.
You said I could.
I changed my mind.
But as he's slowly getting drug away.
Oh,
But the ladies.
We'll be there later. When fully clothed, hopefully.
Oh, he's gonna be a problem.
you
Problem?
think?
No, don't worry about it, Oliver.
Midori's like, so I get to help her pick out an outfit?
Find her something comfortable, please.
Oh, of course. Comfy is like my middle name.
Thank you.
Katsuki, this is not true.
It's like, wait, that's not.
Find her something
Doesn't matter.
actually comfortable.
Of course, I'm good at that.
Okay.
And all you can think about, Akatsuki, is back to a particular night in a club. She's like,
This is going to be rough.
she's like, Olive, come on this way. Akatsuki can help us too.
Uh,
Come on.
I'm not sure.
Yep.
Okay. Just very awkwardly walks along with them.
Meanwhile, Lyra just kind of looks at the rest of you up there. Here, Hachimitsu has picked out your outfit for you, Masaru.
Oh,
Yeah. She found you a suit. And tie. It looks good on you.
I don't see the problem with simple.
It is simple. I didn't get you a flashy one. It's just black.
I assume there's a tie.
Yeah, it's a black tie.
No, that was out of. I assume there's a tie.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
No,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
no.
It's either that or this, and she holds up a bow tie. And it's not a clip-on.
Fine.
See? Now, was that so hard? Puts it back up on the shelf. Now, come here.
Yes.
Takes it, flips it around your neck, and starts tying it up. Whoop! Ties it right up to the neck. Looks great on you. Come on. All the wild men just like, fuck.
Well, he would have been fine if it was something simple. It's a suit.
I feel like the only one that's actually comfortable in a suit out of all of them is Akatsuki.
Yeah, probably.
No,
Yeah.
Yuseido's comfy.
No, that's fair.
Also,
Oh,
Katsuki,
well,
you did see Yuseido's suit, and it's the flashiest fucking thing you've seen in here.
Just looking at it probably almost gave him a headache.
Now imagine it under nightclub lights.
Oh,
no.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
We just tie a rope around him, make him the disco ball.
Pretty much, yeah. Probably.
God.
But eventually, you know, she does come back with Olive in a... She took into consideration the fact that Olive doesn't like clothes, and the fact that she wants something comfy. So when she comes back, it's a loose fit crop top with a pair of like knee-high loose shorts. And she still looks grumpy about it, but less grumpy than the form-fitting uniform.
No, see, Olive, Midori can help,
I'm comfy, but better.
but better.
I was gonna get her heels with it, but I don't think that would go well.
No.
So we
No.
just got her some sneakers.
Good choice.
Now we just need to teach her how to tie shoes.
One step at a time.
That's a pretty
Okay.
big step.
Wearing shoes is a big step.
And at this point, you guys get all your stuff, get it paid for. You guys do head back to the changing rooms and are required to change back into your uniform. Your mom does not let you leave without doing that first, 'cause she doesn't want you to get in
Damn.
trouble.
Of course.
But I'll let, like, the players, minus, Masaru, who would just pick more armor. All of you guys can pick, like, an idea, like, what you think would be a really nice outfit. Go find it on Google or something like that. Warcloud.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bullshit! I know that shit-eating grin.
Yes, I already did.
What a shocker.
Personally, I think Masaru likes the form-fitting uniform more.
Like, he likes it, but he's like, the tie. The tie.
The tie.
There's a tie to the uniform?
No.
Okay.
Just got the, he got the suit and tie and is like, "Oh." I'm pretty sure it's the tie that made it not so happy.
Yeah, that's literally it.
The rest of it's fine.
Just can't stand the tie.
But after
Yeah.
you guys get changed back into your uniforms, Lyra gives you each, specifically, shopping bags of holding, so they only hold, like, what you guys buy. You do not all get a free bag of holding. They eventually will disappear after you take the items out of them.
Well, hold on. How bulky are the form-fitting uniforms that we're required to wear?
Not at all.
Then could I wear it underneath the?
Oh.
I'm gonna be honest, I would be lying if I didn't have the same thought.
That's up to you. Do you do it?
Oh,
Yeah.
hell no.
He's like, I don't feel like pushing those buttons, but yeah, you come out wearing, the suit over your uniform,
Oh no.
and your mom wishes you guys all of you a wonderful day, and looks at you, Akatsuki, and just kind of gives you a soft smile. She goes, "There's a wonderful place, the food court. You guys should give it a shot before you leave."
Well, be sure to stop by there.
And
Thank you.
yes, I'll pay for it. And she looks right at you, Keen.
Thank you.
Use the card. I will pay it off.
Will do. Thank you, Mom.
You're required to pay off the rest that you spent the other day, though, yourself.
Understood.
Have a great day. And you guys start heading out. At about this point, you guys walk into the food court, and we will take a quick smoke break, because I can see someone's getting a little antsy over there at the bottom left. So, for those of you who are watching right now, we will be right back. We're going to take a quick 5-10 minute break. When we come back, we will continue with most of today. There's going to be a lot of combat. It's mostly introduction to the characters. But feel free to, go get a drink of water, grab some snacks, use the bathroom, and once we're done, we'll with our breaks, we'll come on back and we'll keep this rolling for maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours at most. But all right, shoo, players, go get your stacks, go get your drinks, go. Also, if you guys see a cat, that's Aurora. She's probably going to show up at some point.
taking notes. Yes. I'm taking all my box. Like, how full is that page? Well, I'm ready to spring it. Page.
Got it. Thank you. Not for the modern rural civilian.
Hey, Stumblr.
His own.
I had a salad. I got my drink. I'm good.
I had Twix.
Mm. Nice.
I mean, I had beef sticks too, but yeah. Oh, look. Kota's back. And he learned that red light means mute.
Yes, I've learned. Jeez.
I thought I'd turn mine on, chew some ice, and then wait for you to see the example.
I
Ugh.
mean, I can do that too, but unfortunately, this isn't the microphone that I'm using.
I'm sure there's a mute button on your microphone.
No, there is not actually.
Hmm.
It's a very basic, well, I shouldn't say basic, but it's a very simple XLR mic.
Fair enough.
There. Yeah. I mean, I do have Discord mute bound to my caps lock key, so
I never understood why people take sips of their drinks when they could just chug it.
Well, maybe they don't want to drink it all at once.
But when you drink all at once, you get that flavor, and then you can go back for more later.
But
Right.
what if there's not? What if there's not any later?
You go
Sucks
out
to
and get
suck.
more. I'm not wrong.
And I hate that you're not wrong.
This is America.
Don't be bringing any of that American logic with Masaru,
Let's be honest, we all hate it when Zone's right.
right?
What?
Just because it's like, it's not like it's a bad thing. It's just like it's really. Why didn't we think of that?
More or less.
The fact that Masaru had to be the one to say the name, the shop.
Yeah, that was one of those moments.
You just beat me to it. That's all that was. He was kind of having a moment of, oh, how do you not know this?
A brain fart, essentially.
Oh, we
To be
got
fair,
one back.
Masaru was quiet the entire time. He was just listening.
True. Hey, they're both back. On Draven's face.
Fuck you laughing at?
The look on
You.
your face, Gothic.
I had a fuzz on my hair.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yes. Take it off.
Wasn't the spider web?
Well, either way, it was still a fuzz.
Meh.
Also, I want to see if I can do something here quick. Ah, that's better.
Putting it on the other monitor.
Yeah, so that I'm looking at you guys when I'm looking at the Discord shit.
There you go.
Right.
Rather than, you know...
Having to just look back and forth.
You've been cursed now that you have two monitors, haven't you?
Now that you have two, you get to see our lovely faces.
Oh, it's so good to see all of you. Except for that one at the bottom. I see him all the time.
I will say on my end, when you did that, it looked like you were pointing at me.
So, for me, because everything's on my second monitor, everything's vertical.
Mm-hmm.
So you're pointing at all of us.
For me, it shows that he's pointing at Warcloud.
Perfect. That's what I'm trying to point at. Yeah, so right here is... Oh, also, one other thing that I forgot at the beginning of the stream, and I'm sorry, viewers. We're going to start with, before we get into this, how about everyone describe and, introduce their characters? We forgot that little introducing thing.
We
did.
Oopsie.
Like a little bit
First
too late for
it
that now.
happens.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, alright. So, I'm going to give everyone 5 seconds to decide who's going first or I'm deciding. I guess
Fuck it.
you're going first. Everyone did nose goes and you didn't put up.
Okay, I went first at the beginning.
You freeze every time I blow up your screen, Stumblr.
Why?
I don't know, but you're like all frozen and weird.
Okay, I swear I'm not.
You are.
I haven't
Alright.
been sitting still this whole time.
So, those of you who are watching, this one over here that I'm circling violently with my mouse. Speaking of which, I'm going to go into here. Change nickname.
Ooh, you're getting a nickname.
Yes, because then I
Oh.
can only look. Then I only have to look over there.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so I'm playing Keen Beverett Dixori. He is a half Oni, the youngest of 6 siblings. His parents would be Coryllius and Lyra. We've already met Lyra. We'll deal with Coryllius if we ever meet him. But he has some fairly high expectations that he feels he needs to live up to. Because of his parents. He's kind of bronze skin, taller, 6'3", 6'4"-ish, if that helps you. He's got his dad's silver hair and his mother's blue eyes. Other than that, he's...
Who want a picture?
Oh, dear God.
This is Mr. Dixori. Go on, continue.
He really... He tries to... He wants to live up to those expectations. He really does. And I'm not really sure how to describe him. He is very, very much of the opinion that whatever he decides is the right course of action at the time. He definitely does not... Oh, how do I phrase this?
No one to stop.
Well, no, he really doesn't. That's not where I was going, but you're not wrong with that. He's not the brightest, but he does enjoy at least trying to learn something. Yeah, he has a very, very large family, and we've already met several of them, and we will probably continue to meet more.
All right. Anything else you would like to share, Mr. Keen?
I don't think so at the moment.
All right. 5 seconds. Who's going next? All right.
Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead.
Yep, you lost the nose goes.
Well, for me, y'all's cameras are frozen, so it's like I can't even tell. Anyway, so so I am playing the character Akatsuki Sutoka. He is a full Oni, turned at the age of 26, and stands about 6'2", appears more elvish in terms of his general appearance, has very long silvery white hair, and brilliant blue eyes. He was actually taken from his home as a child, as far as he remembers, because the family he was with is not his own. He was raised by a family that lived deep in the forests that made fabrics for a living. And he's only just now starting to realize that there are people that look a lot like him, and he's not sure how to handle it. So,
Anything else you'd like to share? Sorry.
I think that's it for now.
Okay. Sorry about that. We got Zone over here already preparing. Just like, nope, I'm not next. So, nose goes. You touched your nose first. Guess who's up?
You have to be more specific.
Zone, you're up.
Okay. Alright, so my character is called Masaru Seishin. He is a ragged, kind of a meathead. If a brain could rattle, his would have 3 rattles at this point. That's the state of his brain. He had a interesting occurrence when he met when he met his NPC and almost died from a tree falling on him.
Hachimitsu.
Yeah. I'd say he's probably one of the most dense people in this party, and above all, he loves the shield.
He loves the shield. That is for sure.
Yes.
Anything else you'd like to share?
I don't really have anything else to share about him right now.
All right. Last but not least.
So Hiroto, he stands at 5'4". He's got green hair, golden eyes, a very feminine face. If you ever saw him wearing a kimono, like a very traditional Japanese kimono, you would think he could easily just be a geisha girl. But it is a dude. If the voice doesn't give it away. Very much reserved, very much wants to get into fights, but at the same time doesn't necessarily want to kill anyone. Growing up was very difficult. His parents both died when he was very young, ended up in an orphanage where he and a few others were more or less the ones that created it just out of necessity. And he made his way through fighting in the underground arenas. Nobody else really knows that's how they were making a living, but that's what it was. And as far as he knows, he's human, but we'll find out.
All right. Thank you, Warcloud. And I'm going to do a quick run through of the NPCs that are in the group. First one that's in the group, so let's scroll. Hachimitsu Moon Dancer. She is what is known as the race of Crimson Eyes. Very oftenly mistaken as Oni themselves, because when they feel intense emotions, they tend to, their eyes glow a bright red. She has quite the bit of enthusiasm when supporting people and their plans. She also tends to be fairly decent about blending into social settings. She looks like she's around 16 to 18 years old. Stands roughly 5.5 feet tall and like I said, her eyes are a bright red. Her skin is fair but tanned, and her hair is shoulder length, a little bit wild, and it is black. And she is Masaru's, a person that found Masaru when he knocked a tree on his head. Next up, we have Yuseto Spellman. Currently, Hirito's NPC. Yuseto is a 16-year-old boy, has a very keen eye for beauty, we should say. He grew up in the same orphanage with Hiroto. Stands roughly 5'10", 5'11". His eyes are always glowing due to a sub-race of human that he is, which is called the Blue Vein, who have natural magic running through their veins. Also, the tattoos on his skin, when he activates any of his abilities, will glow a bright blue, and his veins also are constantly glowing blue. Tan skin, and he's got short, cropped, kind of a faded style hairstyle. Usually pretty enthusiastic, especially when it comes to meeting girls. Next up, we have Midori Ishikawa. Midori is the eccentric NPC that is friends with Akatsuki. Midori has a just general wanderlust for just about anything, and tends to look over her friends like, they're illiterate pups and always wants to help them. She also loves to play matchmaker. A lot. She stands about 5'4". She is also full Oni, much like Akatsuki. Scared the piss out of Akatsuki one time, but we'll get into that at a later date. She's got brown eyes, pale and fair skin. Usually her hair is tied up in a set of brown twin tails. Next up, we have Olive Lupine. And this particular female is the companion of Keen, and Keen found her at one point in the middle of the woods. We won't go into detail on what had happened, but to say the least, she was brought back to Keen's family home. A bit of a wild girl, if it hasn't been made obvious. Raised by wolves, doesn't know a lot of language, tends to speak in yips, growls, though Keen over the past few months after finding her has taught her a little bit of common, and she's starting to get the hang of it. Looks like she's anywhere between 16 to 20 years old, stands about 5'2". Her eyes are a piercing bright blue, kind of like a wolf's eyes are. Her skin is very tan and very calloused. Sometimes you'll catch her actually running on all fours rather than just 2 feet. When you're raised by wolves, you kind of take a monkey see, monkey do sort of mentality. And her hair is typically in dreaded braids, and it is a silvery color. She also has a dislike of clothing. After, growing up with wolves, clothes weren't exactly the most important thing to them. And she has a tendency to repeat words when she learns them, like a, parrot would, or a young child. And I believe that is all the NPC friends. Obviously, Olive has her wolf one of the last wolves that is left of her pack. Winter, a large white wolf with similarly piercing blue eyes, who is very protective of Olive at almost all times, and is not afraid to scare anyone off, even if, it's not the right time for that. Next up, we have Akiya Sutoka. Akiya Sutoka is, don't let the picture that is currently up on the screen fool you, not as sweet and kind as her picture gives off. One of her eyes looks milky white as if she has been blinded, but in all reality, that is not her original eye. But we will get into that at a later date. She has a tendency to tie her hair up in a punk-like style, unless directed otherwise by her mother, with flowery kind of like hair holds, the sort of thing. So she does have a slight feminine side. She's also kind of that tomboyish skater girl. Yes, skateboarding exists in this world. And last but not least, which you guys have yet to meet, is Machiko Parker, one of the 13 children of Lycan and Pamela Parker. She's about 5'6". Looks like she's maybe 20, maybe 19. But being an elf of sorts, looks can be quite deceiving. Stands about 5.5 feet tall. Her eyes are like a star in the night sky. Her skin is a light lavender lilac-like color and is very fair. And she has long, flowing, silvery white hair. Others we will describe at a later date. But as of right now, we will get back to the game so that we don't hold you guys up all describing characters, because let's be honest, and the players will agree with me, there's a lot of NPCs. Remember, there's 13 kids in Machiko's family, 6 kids in Keen's family, and it doesn't get any less on the, number of children that have been had that are related to these characters. But anyway, back to where we had left off. You guys had, just stopped in at the Yikimura Fabrics, picked out some fairly typically expensive clothing. Some of you would not have dreamed of even getting into some of these clothes at one point. And afterwards, Lyra, Keen's mother, had advised you guys to go on over to the food court, where there's a very fancy and nice food place that has Oni-safe food. What those of you who are viewers may not know, Oni are not able to ingest regular food. It makes them sick. But over a few hundred years, a few very accomplished chefs have figured out how to make food that Oni are capable of eating. So that they're, stuck in, ooh, look at the raw steak, yum, yum, yum. But as a group, you guys start heading over there. Midori is still, super excited and darting around, looking at other things, but she's not dragging you along this time, Akatsuki. She's kind of giving you a little bit of a break. Olive sticking to the back of the group. I mean, she wasn't allowed to bring Winter with on this excursion, so she's a little grumpy. Akia has had it about up to here with the people and is losing her marbles. At the same time, Yusato is kind of like trying to find times where he could, sneak in and talk to one of the ladies before, Hiroto can, slap him upside the face and tell him to cut that shit out. Hachimitsu is trying to explain every word that, poor Masaru does not understand or doesn't get, and making sure that he understands everything. As described earlier, not the brightest bulb of the bunch.
One exception to that. When she starts describing one word, she starts describing every word, and then that Masaru gets a head cramp.
Yep, that's very true. That's very true. One person that you guys have noticed is you haven't seen Miss Parker with you guys. You guys kind of just left her.
Probably time to pull out the stone again.
I love how he pulls out the phone.
It's not even my right. It's not even my daily driver. That's the best part.
As you guys are walking into the food court, though, there's multiple storefronts, and at the very end, you see a very nice looking restaurant at the very end. Keen, you recognize this as a restaurant that your father and mother will go on dates quite frequently.
Oh, it's the Ember.
It is. It is another Ember that is in the capital city. Another branch that got kind of set out. For those of you who are curious from the viewers, the Ember is a very, very, very fine establishment that started out in Miyako. They have spread out to the 2 other large cities, though, and are a very fine dining restaurant that make food that is Oni safe. You won't get this yet, but Phoenix Mants are safe. And human safe. So they make a whole bunch of different things. As you guys are approaching the Ember, you can see off to the side, Machiko is kind of standing, looking inside longingly before she kind of turns and starts heading over to a typical bakery. She hasn't noticed you guys yet.
Machiko!
Oh, hi. She'll kind of make her way over. She's like, I didn't know where you guys went. I went to put, some things away, and suddenly you guys were poof, gone.
Yeah, sorry about that. Akia was a little excited to just get going with the tour and get it over with.
Sounds like Akia.
It does. Sorry, Akia. Look, lunch is on my mom today. We're going to the Ember.
The Ember?
That's what she said.
Okay, sounds good. Does that mean I can get the nice sweets as well?
Yes.
Yes! Look it. Okay, my mother makes really good food from Grandma's cookbook, but nothing beats the Ember, let's be honest.
Nothing beats the Ember.
And as you guys are heading inside, why don't I'm gonna have Hiroto. Why don't you make me a perception check? It's not a very high check.
Buddy.
It's a 9.
Well, it wasn't a high check. You're a little distracted with making sure Yusoto doesn't, flirt with the girls too much. The rest of you also can make a perception check, though. This is a little bit higher for you guys because of reasons.
A 10.
You're distracted because you were a dick and ignored one of your party mates.
Yeah.
Also, Kota. Okay, that makes sense. You're probably not in the. You're in the roll 20.
I can roll a d20 for him. If you...
Well, I'm trying. It's
being slow. Hopefully, by the next session, somebody will have good internet.
Or at least a fix.
Yeah.
We're hoping.
It's a Band-Aid, I promise it's coming.
I'll keep that joke to myself for now.
You can't say that and not expect me to ask you to DM it to me.
Well, that would require me to pull it up, and I'm on the Discord, so the entire stream would see it.
You have a phone, don't you?
I'm not going to be on my phone while I'm on this stream. What's wrong with you? That's bad streamer etiquette.
What's wrong with you?
We don't have time to get into all that. We're on a time crunch here.
I am trying. I'm sorry.
You have a proficiency in perception.
Hold that thought. Okay, there we go. Taking care of.
No.
So, Masaru, surprisingly, you see a female sitting down at the Ember, surprisingly, for somebody. Eating food with looks like a bunch of other ragtag kids. So, would somebody who knows who I'm talking about like to describe what this female character looks like?
Hold on. Kota left.
Yeah. There
He's
he
back.
is.
Welcome back, Kota!
Maybe I should ask this. How many ragtag kids?
It's only like 2. She'd be about 5'8", long brown hair, brown eyes, tan skin. The kids would be
Stumblr, remember this description. We'll need it later. Also, Stumblr is responsible for all the art, technically. Hey, the generator works,
It
yeah.
does.
and you're the one paying for it.
It's
Um,
magical.
It
works wonders.
Never mind.
Anyway.
I almost pulled Lucky Charms out of there. I realized
Of course you would.
I realized that was probably a bad thing to say. That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
One of the kids looks like they'd be about 10 and 11 years old. He's got kind of ratty hair, kind of shaggy. Hair is blonde with hazel eyes. Kind of ratty clothing, torn all over the place, especially the pants and the knees. And then a small girl, looks like she might be 6, 7 years old. Again, shaggy hair, brown hair, fairly light skin, and blue eyes.
So, surprisingly, like I said before, Master, you happen to notice this brown-haired girl kind of looking over in your guys' direction a little shyly and looking back to the food. Not a word? Sounds about right.
Yeah.
But before
Well,
even-
actually, hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Do I know who she's looking at?
You may make an insight check.
14. Let's go.
She kind of looks like she's either looking at Yusedo or Hiroto. You're not sure.
You two. I think you have someone staring at you.
Yusedo.
What?
Yusedo kind of looks over in the direction you're pointing. He's like, hey, hey, hey,
What?
hey. Hiroto, look it. She's here. Look it. Come on, look at you in your fine outfit. Go talk to her.
Looks like she's a bit busy right now.
She always looks busy.
Yeah, I know. Fine, I'll go talk to Mako. Write down that name, Stumblr, before I forget again.
Yep, I did.
Mako.
Yeah.
Got it.
Approach the table and she looks up and she's like, oh, hi.
So how are you adjusting?
Well, I mean, it's a little odd, different.
Well, it's better than the shack that we had.
Yeah, of course. I mean, they basically gave us a full 2-story house.
Nice.
How's the college?
It's been pretty dull so far. More or less been waiting for those guys to show up.
Well, I'm sure you'll do great.
Maybe.
Oh, you'll do fine. I mean,
You know how my luck is. I tend to fuck these things up.
it just well, I mean, you can't be unlucky forever.
I can hope.
Well, is at least Yusato behaving himself?
No. Not at all.
Fair enough, it is Yusato.
Pretty sure he's got a few new welts on the back of his head already.
That bad?
Yeah.
So is that the people you'll be, training with? Meanwhile, you see Yusato over across the way, just like, hey!
Yeah, as far as I can tell.
Well, I wouldn't want to hold you up. I mean, it looks like they're waiting on you, so I just hope you're doing well.
Yeah. Good to see you, though.
Yeah, you too. Kind of look down to the food. No, you have to eat. You have to eat your veggies too. Other kid. But why, Mako? Broccoli's icky. It's good for you though. Oh, you head back over to the group. Yusato goes, Did you set up a date yet?
Don't make me hurt you.
I'm just trying to be a helpful wingman here, okay? You clearly got a thing for her. Tell me
Wait,
I'm wrong.
Hirota's got a thing for someone?
Yeah,
Shut it.
but it's...
Leave it.
fine. Keep it a secret all you want. It's not like it's not obvious.
Forehead flick.
Ow! Fuck you.
No.
You know what I mean. Fine. Fuck off. Is that better?
Not interested.
Guess you wouldn't need to if you'd ask her out. He turns and walks away.
Is there like a fork or something nearby?
No, you guys are waiting to be seated.
No, actually, normally underneath, well, you know where they have like the giant seating arrangement and everything? They usually have forks and knives and other things like that underneath it in special black bins.
I don't think that's information Hiroto needs.
Oh dear.
I think that just might be safer for everyone that he doesn't have that information.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but it seems like that's a little late.
Eventually, a server does show up, or a host. So, table for 10?
Yes, please.
Alright, and any particular eating requirements that we should be aware of?
2 Oni.
2 Oni? Okay. Alright, table of 10, 2 Oni. Writes it down and slides her notebook back into her pocket. Alright, just this way. Got a table for you guys over here. And they sit you about 2 tables away from the group you just talked to. And you guys sit down.
Ooh.
Remember, y'all, you can talk to some of the NPCs or each other and get to know each other. That's what this whole session's all about. Yes, even you, Masaru, can get to know some people.
Well, I don't know about you all, but I don't know if I'll ever get used to this massive town or city or whatever you call it. It's a lot.
It's a city, all right.
It's definitely different than the town I grew up in.
Well,
It was barely a village.
well, this is the biggest city in the country.
It's just a lot to take in.
Yeah, you'll be okay.
I hope so.
So, Masaru, what's the deal with that shield of yours anyway?
I feel safer when I have it.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
all right, off timeout.
Children are a joy.
Sure.
I know. Someone's got 10. There'll be some inside jokes, viewers, that you won't get until way later. So they'll show up eventually, but we're gonna be a little secretive and keep some of the things as a surprise. Anyway, you guys sit down, enjoying yourself. Menus are extremely... They look expensive, but there's no prices after them. Welcome to the Ember.
The price is your soul.
I mean, for our broke asses, it might as well be.
Yeah, you're not loaded this campaign.
Right?
Nope. No, we are not.
Oh.
No? Okay. Well, I tried.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out what this one down here needed.
Oh, what? No, he was looking at the menu.
Oh!
Yeah.
Hachibuki
Masaru,
just
are
kind
you
of like,
good there?
what do you want? The usual?
Mm-hmm.
How many rolls?
20.
Okay. The expression on poor Keen's face over there. 20 rolls.
Pretty sure we're about to understand why 20 seems a bit excessive.
Yeah, probably.
Alright. Currently, Akia is just absent-mindedly just not even looking at the menu. Just flipping through it. Olive is just kind of like looking around, trying to figure out what the fuck is all going on.
Olive, what do you want today? What do you want to eat today?
Food.
What kind of food? Do you want steak? Do you want fish? Do you want a burger?
Food.
Pasta? Okay.
Food.
Okay. Okay. What kind of food?
Um,
Can you tell me? Can you
meat-
describe it
meat,
at all? Meat. Okay, I can work with that.
Food.
Okay.
Eat. Kind of looking at the menu like, is this food?
No, don't eat that. Don't. No, olive. Olive. He'll take his hand and just gently like.
Oh dear.
Meanwhile, Meadery is like flipping through the menu. Ooh, this would be really good. What do you think about this? Oh, how about this? Ooh,
What?
deluxe roll. That would be really good.
Well, certainly, it's just that there's a lot to choose from, and I certainly don't want to.
Well, it's just like the Emperor back at home.
Well, yes, I suppose you're right. Still, always
I
have
know.
such a hard time.
God, Meadery is so fun to play.
You literally shut him down.
I love it. You're not wrong. I know.
Well,
What about the owlbear steak? That's really yummy.
Yeah, but it's massive.
well, it does. It
It's not that
does
big.
sound. It does sound really good, though.
Okay, we know what he wants.
Actually, did anyone catch what the daily special is? Okay. We'll ask the host when she gets back.
Well, I think I'm gonna get. She just starts listing like 4 different things.
And put it where?
In my stomach? Where else would I put it?
Okay.
Don't underestimate her size, Keen.
What, you don't think I can eat?
This isn't the first meal I've shared with her. Trust me, she will not leave a scrap left.
Okay.
Well, you don't want to waste food. Especially good food. Good food should never be wasted.
That is very true.
Which means you should eat that whole steak then.
We'll see. I will try.
On the other
So-
hand, Hachimitsu's already got her thing picked out. Yusato is got like the menu up. Peeking over the menu, kind of looks back over at Hiroto, looks back down at the menu.
Usato, are you looking at something?
Yeah. I mean, look at the burger looks really yummy.
It's delicious.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Back to looking at my menu.
As he was eyeing up Machiko.
So, Machiko, what have you been up to today?
Oh, I've just been checking out the bakeries.
Of course you were.
What's that supposed to mean?
You gotta know where the best spots are in town, right?
Sure. Did you guys know they have a nightclub here too?
They do?
They've got 3.
Oh,
What's a nightclub?
Place where you dance,
with lots of loud music.
loud music.
Sounds boring.
You're crazy.
A lot of people seem to enjoy it, though.
I think you should try it before you say it sounds boring.
Oh, we're definitely going.
And we're dragging him with.
We're dragging everyone with.
Oh dear.
Midori just kind of reaches over and pats you on the shoulder, Akatsuki. It'll be different this time.
What's that supposed to mean?
Don't worry about
Akatsuki,
it.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I
He's
promise.
great. He'll do great.
Okay.
You don't... Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Bridge cat?
Yeah,
Causing trouble.
That's what I thought.
Bridge cat!
No, Fridge is the
Alright,
other
you don't
direction.
belong up there. You know better. Also, I may have to get up from time to time, viewers. My cat likes to be up by the electronics and chew on the cords.
In other words, not good.
No bueno. There won't be much of a stream if she keeps chewing on cords. Anywho's. Akia, after a little while, kind of flips through and goes, alright, well, I guess I'll get the usual. Just tosses it on the table.
So I guess now we just need our waitress.
Yeah, I suppose. And we could find out what each other do, because we're going to be on the same squad.
Maybe you'd better go first.
Why me?
Because you're the best icebreaker.
I don't
Besides-
know if that was supposed to be a pun on my parentage.
It wasn't supposed to be, but it is now.
You better watch it. Or I'll show you how cold I can be. So, because you said that, why don't you go first?
Really? Me?
Yep. If you're going to volunteer someone else, you might as well volunteer for yourself.
I was volunteering you because I figured you'd like to get it over with.
No, I just prefer not to share it, but whatever.
Midori, you like to share.
Oh, yeah, I do. I love sharing. Where
Would you
do
like
I
to start?
start? I'm an Oni. So I could do Oni things. Just don't like sunlight much. Wait, Akatsuki, did we bring our sunblock?
Yes, trust me. I made sure to bring that.
Good, good, good. I would hate to fizzle in the sun. That would suck.
Only fizzle in the sun.
Yeah.
Let's not go there. Anyway, I'm an elemental samurai, so I do a bunch of fun things with my sword. And I was originally from the Cloud Clan. It's really nice up in the mountains. You guys should see it sometime. And I can adapt to a lot of environments that are well related with clouds and like high places. What about you? What can you do, Akatsuki?
He's trying to. I'm not quite sure how to go about this.
You just tell them.
I don't.
They're
Fine.
gonna find out eventually.
I know. Okay, well, if what I've been told is correct, I am what is called a demon zerker. Apparently, I can sort of take on a... It's so hard to explain. I'm barely conscious the last couple times I've done it. Basically, I turn into something I, for the moment, can't really control. I haven't really tried to do anything with it yet. That's part of why I'm here, to see what I can do. Someone else go now. I don't want to keep talking about this.
Who do you want to go next?
Hirota, why don't you say something? We don't really know much about you.
Well, I've always been pretty quick on my feet. I have a knack for throwing things. Just ask that one.
Hey,
Points at.
the one time you hit me in the head doesn't count.
It's been more than one, but
Wait, it's always been you?
yeah.
Fuck you do. That hurts.
Picks up like a butter knife.
Jesus Christ!
Hey, we're in a nice restaurant here. Do you mind?
Not at all. Picks up another one, just
The other one's already like poking out of a table nearby.
No, in the time that I've been here, though, I've been looking at some of the books, and I think it'd be kind of interesting to start crafting some stuff of my own.
God,
Not even gonna bother to ask you, Shield Boy.
sounds like Shield Boy's up next. What can you do?
Shield.
Wait, that's it? Come on, there's gotta be more to it than that. What's up with the cloth thing on your back?
It's
It's
word is the word I want to use is a little bit too big for what Masaru can actually probably say. So it's
Tail off
kid. It's something that belonged to my clan.
Oh, well, do you use it? Get off my fucking dick.
oh, poor kitty.
Sorry. Kitty is hilarious. I would say I could probably use it if I really felt like it.
And what is it?
A sword.
You brought a weapon in here. Oh no.
Is there
Okay,
a problem?
we're going to keep that very quiet.
There's something wrong with that? Just you Soto, just like, what? I mean, it's just a, gets about ready to say sword. It's just a...
I'll look where he's looking.
What?
Is he looking at something?
No.
Oh.
Just about to say sword. He looks at at Hiruto, who's... I saw the whole knuckle thing going on over there.
Wasn't doing that.
If he's not allowed his shields, what makes you think he's allowed that?
But, I mean, if it's, a family heirloom, would it be right of them to take it away from him? Why? Why?
I'm not saying it's right or wrong. Just saying, I don't want anything to happen.
Fair enough.
You try to take this thing from me, I will stab you with this knife.
I'm not going to be the one taking it.
This is going to be very
Die
interesting.
before I let someone take it.
Hachimitsu just kind of reaches over, puts a hand on your shoulder. Just relax. Nobody's gonna say anything. We'll find a place to hide it. Yeah? So who's next?
Well, seeing as how would you say the table is arranged? Like, are the guys sitting on one side while the girls are sitting on the other, or
No,
kind of spread out?
it's just it's
No.
intermingled.
All right, then he'll probably point to Hiroto's friend.
You say it, huh?
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, me? I'm a medic. So if anyone wants to help me practice, so it's a really good game of doctor. Looking at the
Alright.
Can always
females.
make you practice on yourself
It's not
as he
this-
twirls a fork between his fingers.
Why do I feel like that's not the kind of doctor you want to play?
Hey,
What's a doctor?
you're not wrong.
Someone who is supposed to help people get better when they're sick or injured.
Injured, hurt. Like
And-
when you hit your head.
So why would you want to practice on someone?
Well, I got.
He's really dense, isn't he?
Yeah. Should kind of lean over. He doesn't want to play doctor. He wants to touch girls.
That's a weird hobby.
Wow. Wow.
Oh! Yeah.
Calling him out immediately.
Ouch. What, you don't like girls?
I don't think he's ever thought about it before.
That's fair.
I mean, what do you think of, Hachimitsu there, huh? Huh?
Boy.
What? I just want to know.
I don't know.
Nah, you're no fun. Alright. You know what? Looks over at Machiko, kind of, trying his best not to look down. Machiko? Machiko. Ah, yeah, that one. Stop! Down! I love you, Aurora, but stop that. It tickles.
Saw it as soon
Oh,
as the
boy.
tail whap.
Watch the cat just jump back up there after getting knocked down.
No, now she's going where she's not supposed to.
Because of course.
Yep.
It's
Well,
the forbidden area.
I am an astral walker.
A what?
It's easier if I show you. As she vanishes.
Um.
And then reappears sitting down in the seat. I can transfer over to the astral plane at will. Only a few times per day, but
That
Interesting.
seems interesting.
and I can cast magic.
Okay.
A lot like my mother with graviturgy. Manipulating gravity is fun, and the astral plane.
I've been told she's terrifying.
Well, I heard my great-grandmother was way more terrifying. You should see the deck of cards that my dad got.
I don't think I want to now.
They look fun. I hope I get them at some point. He hasn't given them to anyone yet.
I mean, he probably won't until he passes away.
Why you gotta be so somber?
Wasn't intentional, just
Akia,
honesty.
you go ahead. Akia's like, fine. I'm a mage. There you go.
Okay.
Keen, you
So
go.
he's-
Anything else?
What else do you want to know?
Well,
What's
if
a
you're a
mage?
mage, what kind of magic?
All sorts of magic. Also, heads up, Kota, you might want to turn a light on in your room.
I don't actually have a light in this room. I'm just trying to use my phone's flashlight at the moment. I'm trying.
Oh no.
I don't really know how to make it. I don't have a lamp in here yet.
Yikers.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Oh no.
Wait, what's a mage?
Just trying.
I cast magic. What, you want an example?
For him, it might help.
Alright, you're an idiot. And her blind eye? Let me take a look here quick.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
The eye changes into like a light pink color, and a pupil appears that looks like it's almost sparkling. And why don't you, Masaru, make me a wisdom save?
Ew.
Oh dear.
And you take 4 psychic damage.
Oh,
As you cast Vicious Mockery.
oh no.
Does that explain it? And then the eye fades back to its milky white, blind-like state.
So you're meaner above all other people?
You know what? Maybe we'll just circle back around to that at a later date.
Keen, you go.
Well, until recently, I was just a guard, but I want to train to be an Apollyon.
Care to explain what an Apollyon is to the rest of the class?
Melee fighter, but they gain power from those they defeat.
That's a bit worrying. But interesting to say the least.
How is it worrying?
Well, what, do you suck their soul from their body?
More or less.
I think my point has been explained.
Good to know. Don't piss you off. Hachimitsu.
I mean, generally not a wise idea to piss most of us off. We've all got our own abilities that are potent in their own right.
Fair enough.
Well, Olive here is a Beastmaster.
Wolf!
Yes.
Wolf!
Winter is her pack.
As she starts howling in the middle of the restaurant.
Hey, Olive, Olive, not the time. Not the time or place. I know, I'm sorry.
Just everyone in this restaurant's like looking over like, what the fuck?
Who hasn't
Master
gone?
doesn't care about that. He has a splitting headache now.
Hachimitsu goes, well, I guess I haven't gone. I'm an elementalist.
If I have to explain, maybe you should too.
You don't know what an elementalist is? Oh, that's so sad. Well, I can manipulate air. Make it do what I want.
Good to know.
Turn it into a knife if I want it to. She starts spitting her finger, and you watch a little, like, cyclone of air start forming around it. That just kind of holds it there.
These moments, I really miss my shield.
You act like I'm gonna hurt you. Wow, no faith in me. I see how it is.
I don't
okay.
have a lot of faith
Whatever.
in people right now.
Whatever. Looks sincerely offended. Akia just kind of looks around at everyone. Well, now that this happy little family has figured out what everybody can do, where's our food?
Should be arriving shortly.
As you say that, the lady kind of walks up. All right, here's yours, here's yours. Gets to you, Masaru, and drops like a 20 rolls of sushi that are probably a foot long, a good inch and a half thick. What did you order, Olive?
Just a steak.
How big?
Considering just a steak, probably like 20 ounces.
Big ass fucking steak, and she just goes, grabs it with her bare hands. Ha!
Oh,
Ha! She starts tearing into it.
oh.
But you guys enjoy a nice meal before you guys, bill comes out to a lot.
Just a lot.
Yeah. Also, that 20-ounce steak that Olive got, Akatsuki, you got about a 60-ounce owlbear steak placed in front of you. About this big, just boom, good like inch and a half thick.
Oh dear.
You got this.
Honestly, like, if anyone is, like, Midori would probably actually kind of see, kind of almost, he kind of gives it the same look that Olive gave her steak. Like, he's kind of getting to, at this point, he's realizing he is, for some reason, he is starving. And he's trying, and he has to actually almost restrain himself from just attacking it like Olive's doing.
Hey, it's raw. Make
That's
wisdom
definitely
save.
not. Okay.
He's Oni, that's a good thing.
Oh, and he's gone.
Not entirely.
What? Nah, it's
see his
because
hair.
again, no light. It's because again, no light.
Oh, there he is. Oh, and he's got. And there he is.
If you open the doors, there are light in
Like
the hallway.
shine it up at your face like you're telling scary stories at a campfire.
I'd rather not.
Fair.
Okay, we're just gonna use my little dice roller here, so we'll just see how that goes. 17.
Okay, yep. You resist the urge to just literally pick it up and go full Oni on that bitch.
Very good, because that would not be. That would be quite the sight.
You're drooling,
So
though.
he'll just-
Oh, you are drooling.
Oh, definitely. But he's trying to, eat properly.
And by the time you guys finish your guys' plate, Midori has been done with all 6 dishes she ordered.
Oh.
Full meals. Just sitting there like, So, do we get mochi today?
Not today.
The heck is
I
mochi?
don't-
You don't. He doesn't know what mochi is.
I regret asking already.
A small order.
10 per?
4 per.
4. Fair enough. What's your favorite flavors? Dessert. And as soon as she says dessert, Olive goes, cold desert?
Olive, you can let it warm up a little before you eat it this time.
Cold desert? No good.
It's okay.
Bad. Evil.
We'll,
I don't know if I want to know. I'm regretting asking questions already.
we'll get you something else, Olive.
No cold desert. No cold
Not
desert.
Not for you.
No cold desert. Cold
No.
desert owie.
We'll get you some. We'll get you a different dessert. Not cold.
Meteor still looks across. So, what's your favorite dessert flavors? Chocolate, vanilla, raspberry, strawberry, blueberry, sugar cookie, cookies and cream, mint chocolate chip, mint. He just starts rattling off all these different flavors.
Why don't we just get a variety?
You only said he could get 4.
True.
Party pack?
Not going to regret this. Fine.
And she gets up and she darts off.
Oh
I warned you.
And about
no. Dude.
5 minutes later, she comes back and she's just like, looking right directly at Hiroto with this evil smile. You'll love
Don't
it.
worry.
It's really good.
You will actually love it.
Oh, I also got her some fresh baked cookies.
Perfect. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And about 10-15 minutes pass, and you see a lady coming out with these dough balls that are about an inch wide of multiple different colors. There's probably 60 on the plate.
Okay.
And brings them over, sets them down. She's like, the mochi order, and the cookies will be out in about 5 minutes.
Perfect. Thank you.
Did you want your bill now or later?
Now,
Mr.
please.
Beverett Dixori.
Of course you know my name.
Your mom called ahead of time.
Of course she did. Now please.
Okay, we'll go ring it
Actually, you know what? He's just gonna hand her the card now.
up. Do you want your receipt?
Yes.
Okay. She walks off and goes to ring up the order. And Meadery grabs one of the pink ones and goes, here, you gotta try this one. This one's really good. Go on. Drops it in your hand. It's like this warm dough ball in your hand.
Kind of look at his setup. You ever tried one of these?
No, that's too rich for me, dude. Reaches
Fair
out, grabs a brown one, pops it in his mouth, starts chewing, and his eyes go. Grabs another one.
Keen will grab one before they start to vanish too fast.
Meanwhile, poor fucking poor Olive looks like she's having a PTSD moment over in the corner, just looking at the balls. Like, you guys could just barely hear cold desert, no cold desert, bad.
It's okay. No. Oliver, you don't need to eat any today.
No cold desert.
No, not for you.
Do you eat it?
No. But I also grab a few others.
And Meadery looks at you with this.
It was amazing.
Also, she rolled a 24 on her perception. Yusato looks over at you.
My luck!
Really good!
I take one from the pile and eat it.
As you take a bite into it, you get this warm, like dough feeling on the outside. It's like chocolate. Then on the inside, you get a burst of vanilla cold. As mochi is a dough ball with ice cream, basically, in the center. If
Not
you
bad.
like cold, sweet things, they taste amazing. If you're Olive, you have PTSD. 5 minutes after the mochi is brought out, cookies are brought to her, and she devours those instead. And she just goes, good sweet, good sweet.
Yes. Please.
Looking at them like she's like, you know, alpha wolf, like, nobody touches my cookies.
Then I'll bring the mochi balls that I swiped and bring them to Mako.
Bako. Oh, dinner going well?
As well as I can with a bunch of strangers.
Well, I mean, they're gonna be like family, right?
Maybe.
What are these?
They call them mochi balls? Not bad.
And she'll split them up between the other two kids. She doesn't take any herself.
At least try one.
Well, sure. Go ahead.
What, persuasion?
No.
No.
Okay.
No. You see, talking to a very shy brown-haired girl. As you watch her divvy up the dough balls, she's like, "Well, I mean, you don't get dessert often. I can go without. It's okay. I mean, unless you really want me to, I guess."
Yes.
Oh, okay. She'll take one of the pink ones, takes a bite out of it, kind of gets this like look like, oh, that's actually really fucking good. She doesn't let on as much. She's like, oh, these are really good. Thank you. Just kind of
Nobody else saw me grab them, right?
no, but somebody's watching you now.
Cool.
And watches as the brown-haired girl puts a mochi ball in her mouth. Other than that, you don't know. Well, we're gonna, after dessert here, head home. Get the kids turned in. Try to get some sleep.
You know how well that goes for me.
I know. You'll be okay, though.
I know.
Just think happy thoughts.
Same to you. And I'll head back towards the group.
Yusato definitely saw.
Yeah.
And he just kind of looks at you and gives you like a little wink, like, did you? Okay, fine.
Picks up the knife. Don't make me hurt you.
You didn't ask, got it. Good, cool, awesome. Coward.
So you've got a friend, huh?
I have a few.
What's her
How
name?
about you leave them out of this?
I thought we were just trying to get to know each other to trust each other.
That may be, but I still don't trust you.
Good to know.
Well, dessert was great. Thanks for the, the suggestion, Meadery. Maybe we should head back and, get a bath and get some rest. And, yeah. We've had a long day. Everyone's a little bit on edge. I'll shut up now.
Well, after you.
I'll go last. Ladies first, right?
After hearing that and seeing how he's been acting, even Akatsuki's going to be like, "Boy, move."
Okay. I guess I could go hold the door.
No. I'll hold the door. You go. Go. Or I'll throw you next.
Begrudgingly, he'll stand up. Just hear him grumbling. Want to get a girlfriend? Fucking asshole. Cock block.
As Keen walks by him, sounds like you don't trust anyone. And just keeps moving.
Kind of shake my head. Yeah, sounds about right. Thinking that to myself, not out loud.
Meadery will stand up. Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed a dessert. Akatsuki, we can finally go back to the house and test out those hot pot baths.
I'm sorry. What did you say? You were getting a little fast there.
The hot baths.
Oh.
Back at the what did
Right.
you think I said?
I'm not even sure. I could barely tell what you were saying.
Well, come on, let's go. Come on. Grabs you by the wrist.
Oh,
Whoop.
It's like, and they're gone.
But most of you start moving your way out. We've got about 28 minutes. Anyone have any conversations before we end it?
No?
Guys, make it back. Take your baths. Get ready for bed. Lay down in a nice cushy bed. And that is where we will leave it. And we will pick up Session 1 of Island of Cruelty. Hold on, I gotta open my calendar. We will pick up Session 1 of Island of Cruelty on June 17th. As said earlier, on the 10th. So next week we will have a couple of people have some scheduling issues. So I'll probably be doing another stream. You might see a couple of these guys in there. So I'll probably be doing either an Overwatch stream or a different stream. So feel free to pop on in and watch that, as multiple of us get really frustrated with people online. Because it's always fun to watch that. And yeah, thank you guys for stopping in. It was a fun first session. Hopefully we'll get to the good bits next session. But again, thank you guys for all stopping in. And hopefully all of you guys have an absolutely wonderful night. And we will all see you in the next session. Peace out, everybody, and take care.